We've also been talking about how you can talk to your children or the young people in your life about recent events. Suzanne Pearson is the founder and director of Newmarket business Sharing Parenting. Suzanne, thank you for joining us. It's ironic that we're chatting about this as I'm looking through the papers filled with pictures of children in the UK celebrating World Book Day yesterday, obviously a world away from what's happening in Ukraine. And it's heart-wrenching. What sort of things are parents coming to you for help with?
Hi there, good morning.
Morning.
A lot of parents are worried that their children are getting quite anxious. They're getting really worried about, there's so much news and so much ways we're getting information about this, that, a lot of parents have said, what's the best thing to do right now? Some of the children are having sleepless nights, because, one of the things that's happening is the children are picking up the parents' anxiety.
Yeah.
Parents, they may not be saying much to their children. They may be trying to play it down. But children watch parents and they can see if they're tense and they can see if they're worried. Children watch what their parents are doing and can read their parents pretty well. So one of the things we can really do to help our children really is take care of our own anxiety.
That's hard though, isn't it? Because,
so hard.
I appreciate that, timing is not the most important thing, but this is coming on the back of 2 years of a global health crisis. We're already emotionally strung out. The kids have had a horrendous time. I would probably argue potentially more than adults because of their little minds and how they process stuff. It's not a massive surprise, is it, that adults are anxious and kids are anxious?
No, it's not a massive surprise at all. But as a parent, you can do some things. You can limit the amount of time you listen to the news. You can have a walk. Get into the walking, into the countryside, into the environment. You can try and practice little bits of relaxation. You can do things that are totally different. As a parent, if we can manage that, it's no surprise that we feel the way we do. The thing now is to manage it, to help the children and to manage our own relaxation. And in terms of helping the children, if it's okay, I'd like to just share a small model with you.
Please do. This is why we need you on. Tell us everything, Suzanne.
Well, there's it's called the Crucial C's. There's 4 C's here. It's based on Adlerian psychology. The first one is count. Listen to your children. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen twice as much as you talk to them. Their feelings are normal, and it's normal for them as it is for you to feel upset. So don't dismiss those feelings. Just listen to them.
Yeah.
Help them to work out, what they can do. Help them to feel capable. So the second C is capable. Help them to think, what can we do? Can we do some small donations? There's various places now collecting for Ukraine. Also help them understand what the Ukrainian people are doing for themselves. They're trying to keep themselves safe. They've gone to other countries. They've gone to other families. Take control of how much TV or how much social media your children. Talk to them about limiting what we watch or limiting when we talk about it. The third C, so count, listen to them. 2, look at what they can do to make themselves feel capable. The third C is connect. Help them connect with people they love, be it family, friends, or other children that they can play with. Connect with the outdoors where they can do things where they're in the moment, fresh air, walk and play. And the last C is courage. Help them to learn to have courage by encouraging them. And one of the things they can do is try new things. One of them being mindfulness. There's such a thing as a breathing buddy. Get your children's favourite soft toy, put it on their belly at night when they're lying in bed, and just let them breathe into the breathing buddy as they watch it go up and down. It's a simple mindfulness exercise. Let them have the courage to try that and try new things. So if we can work on those 4 C's, help them feel they count through listening to them, help them feel they're capable through what small things they can do, including taking control of how much you talk about Ukraine, help them feel connected with other people in the outdoors, and help them have courage, one of the things, by trying small exercises they've never done before. Children need to feel safe and secure, and when we feel safe and secure, that helps the children to feel safe and secure. So as much as we're working on supporting our children, take the time to help ourselves as well, because that will have pay dividends for our children.
Suzanne, that is so helpful. Thank you. I was writing it all down and then I got in a right old tangle because I put control down as number 3. I've got 5 C's, but it's all really helpful. Also, can I suggest something, actually? I've just reminded a few years ago, I got my godson something called a worry monster.
Right.
And it's brilliant. Basically, you write all your worries down on a piece of paper, you pop it into the worry monster's mouth at night, and then when you wake up in the morning, he's eaten them all and all your worries have gone.
Isn't that lovely? Keep the worry monster going. Start a worry monster in your own home, everyone. Yeah.
Can I ask you a really quick question, Suzanne? This might sound a bit silly, but it happened to me this week. I've been obviously as a journalist and a broadcaster. Oh, I sound grand, don't I? But I obviously I'm interested in the news, but watch it because I have to. It's my job. I don't want to miss anything during the week. And then I thought, no, I need to switch off from this because I'm just on the verge of tears the entire time. And I went and tried to do some things outdoors. I played tennis, went for a walk. And the guilt that I felt of having this very middle-class countryside life for a few days, I felt so bad. I was like, why should I be doing this when there's people in Ukraine really suffering? And I don't know, do you have any advice about that? Because obviously parents do need to take some time out, but there's also that real guilt factor of us having a nice life here, despite what we're all facing. I'm sure, no one's life is perfect. But I think it's worth addressing that because it's hard to take time out when other people are suffering so much.
Yeah, I think because of the nice life you have, you can donate things, you can help, you can broadcast the news, you can raise the concerns of the Ukrainian people. So live for the moment, live in the day. Just think, today I can help one way by offering a small thing at the supermarket or helping my child learn about this for the future in a small way. So I think that accept yourself and not compare yourself, because when you feel guilt, it's because you're comparing yourself to the hardship of the Ukrainian people, which is horrendous. So I guess
it's a useless energy, isn't it? It's a useless
energy, and it's like sitting in a rocking chair. You go back and forth like your worries, but you're not actually getting anywhere. Think of how you can productively use your position, how you can actually do something effectively, even if it's listening to someone. And don't underestimate the power of listening to someone else.
Suzanne, do you know what? I feel like I've had 20 hours of therapy now. You must come on every week and make us feel better.
I will.
Where can people find you if they want to know more about what you do?
We're Sharing Parenting. We're based in Newmarket, but we run lots of courses for parents, and we run one-to-one sessions for parents around helping children get best in their behaviour and communication. There's a website, sharingparenting.com. Please come in. All our classes on Zoom right now are free, so parents are able to join wherever they are in the country.
Oh, amazing.
So please join in. Yeah.
Suzanne, it's been a pleasure to chat to you. Thank you so much for coming on. Suzanne Pearson, they're the founder and director of Newmarket Business Sharing Parenting.